Hello there mates, Mooshi Gaming here, and thank you for checking into the next episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. So let's jump right into it, shall we? We were just dragged off by Yuri, who, well, apparently Natsuki didn't need us for anything, so let's talk to Yuri. I'm sure this will go fine. Let's actually save first. There we go. Alright, what's the story about, anyway? Well, I look at the cover of the book. The book is titled Portrait of Markov. There's an ominous looking eye symbol on the front cover. Basically, it's about this religious camp that was turned into a human experiment prison, and the people trapped there have this trait that turns into killing machines that lust for blood. But the facility gets even worse, and they start selectively breeding people by cutting off their limbs and affixing them to... that might be a little bit of a spoiler, but anyway, I'm really into it. The book, I mean. Not the thing about the limbs. That's kind of dark, isn't it? You made it sound like it was going to be a nice story, so that dark turn came from nowhere. Are you not afraid of that sort of thing, Miss Yes? No, it's not that. I mean, I can definitely enjoy those kinds of stories, so don't worry. I hope so. Yeah, I totally forgot that Yuri's into those things. She's so shy and reclusive on the outside, but her mind seems to be completely different. It's just that this kind of story is the kind that challenges you to look at life from a strange new perspective. When horrible things happen, not just because someone wants to be evil, but because the world is full of horrible people and we're all worthless anyway. Hey, isn't that nice? Then suddenly, I'm rambling, aren't I? Well, you technically only said about a sentence, and then another sentence, and then a half a sentence with a really long word. So I would have considered that rambling, but you know, whatever. Not again. I'm sorry. Hey, don't apologize. I haven't lost interest or anything. No, I guess it's alright then. But I feel like I should let you know that I have this problem. When I let things like books and writing fill my thoughts, my whole body gets... away? Okay, when I feel like I have this problem and I get things that fill my thoughts, your whole body gets what? I didn't understand. I kind of forget to pay attention to other people, so I'm sorry if I end up saying something strange. And please stop me if I start talking too much. I really don't think you need to worry. That just means you're passionate about reading. The least I can do is listen. It's a literature club, after all. See, main character, you're about to go terribly wrong here and suffer many traumatizing things. So, let's get into it. That's true. In fact, I might as well get started reading it, right? Alright, that was nice, that's fine. I'm just gonna chill back here. Yes. I mean, you don't have to, but what are you saying? Let me just get the book. I quickly retrieved the book that I had put into my bag. Alright, that's how I sit here, right? I slip into the seat next to Yuri's. Yeah. Are you sure? You seem a little apprehensive. I'm sorry. It's not that I don't want you to. It's just something I'm not very used to. That is reading in company with someone. I see. Well, just tell me if I end up distracting you or anything. Alright. Open the book and start the prologue. I still understand what Yuri means about reading in company. It's like if I can feel a presence over my shoulder as I read. It's not a particularly bad thing, maybe a little distracting, but the feeling is somewhat comforting. Yuri is in the corner of my eye. I realize that she's not actually looking at her own book. I glance over. It looks like she's reading from my book instead. Sorry. I was just vaping in the field. What? Alright, come on. You at least gotta... Yeah, alright, fine. Alright, cool. I guess that's just some things we weren't meant to know. You really apologize a lot, don't you? I do? I don't really mean to. Sorry. I mean... Here, this should work, right? I slide my desk until it's up against Yuri's, and I hold my book more between the two of them. The two of us, I'm assuming, is what they meant. I suppose so. Yuri timidly closes her own coffee. Once we lean in a little bit, our shoulders are almost touching. It feels like my left arm is in the way, so instead I use my right hand to hold the book open. I guess that makes it kind of difficult to turn the page. Here. Yuri takes her left arm and holds the left side of the book between her thumb and forefinger. I don't know, being this close to Yuri is kind of making me uncomfortable because Yuri's doing some really strange things now that I'm not completely comfortable with. I'm only at 5 minutes. This is starting to get to the point where in bending, I would always check the time and see how much time I have left. This is how bad it's getting. I did the same with my right arm on the right side of the book. That way, I turn the page and Yuri slides on her thumb after it flips to her side. Rather than holding it like this, we're holding even closer than before. It's actually kind of distracting me. It's as if I can feel the warmth of Yuri's face, and she's in the corner of my vision. Are you ready? To turn the page. Sorry. I think I got a bit distracted for a second. I glanced over at Yuri's face again and our eyes meet. I don't know how I'll be able to keep up with her. That's okay. You're not as used to reading, right? I don't mind being patient if it takes you a bit longer. It's probably the least I can do, since you've been so patient with me. Yeah, thanks. We continue reading. Yuri no longer asks me if I'm ready to turn the page. Instead, I just assume that she finishes the page before me, so I turn it by my own volition. We continue the first chapter in silence. Even so, turning each page almost feels like an intimate exchange. My thumb gently letting go of the page, letting it flutter over to her side as she catches it under her own thumb. Hey, Yuri, this might be a silly thought, but the main character kind of reminds me of you a little bit. No, I don't relate to this character at all. Definitely not. Really? I was just thinking the way she second guesses things she says and all that. That's what you were talking about. Sorry, I thought you meant something else about her. Something else? Never mind. You didn't even get that far yet. So I don't know why that came into my head. Yuri, are you feeling alright? Yuri's been a little fidgety ever since we started reading. You can rest if you're feeling sick or something. Your breathing is a little... Am I breathing? Yuri puts her hand in her chest as to feel her heartbeat. I didn't even notice. Anyway, I'm fine. I just need some water. Alright, don't push yourself. Yuri stands up and practically rushes out of the classroom. What on earth was that about? Mooshi, did something happen just now? I have no idea. Yuri's acting a little strange, I guess. So you don't know anything. Sorry, I can't say I do. Are you worried about her? Oh, no, not really. I was just making sure you didn't do anything to her. No, nothing. Don't worry, I believe you, silly. Yuri just does this sometimes, so it's nothing alarming. Alright, if you say so. Anyway, why don't we start with sharing our poems with each other? Should we wait for Yuri? Well, she might be a while, so I just figured we'd get started without her. Is that okay? Yeah, I was just asking. I stand up. I make a mental note where I left off in the book, then slip it back into my bag. I kinda read that wrong. Guess I showed the manga. Yuri's not really here. I mean, she's not here at all. She's not, it's more than not really. Alright, hi again, Mooshi. How's the writing going? Alright, I guess. I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece. I wouldn't count on that. You never know. Want to show what you wrote for today? Sure, here you go. Now you have poem to Monica. Alright. Great job, Mooshi. I was going, ooh, in my head while reading it. It's really metaphorical. I'm not sure why, but I didn't expect you to go for something so deep. I guess I underestimated you. It's easier for me to keep everyone's expectation low. That way, it always counts when I put in some effort. That's not very fair. Well, I guess it worked anyway. You know, that you realize this kind of writing, right? Oh, I guess I didn't split it up enough. I thought if I did enough Natsuki. No. Natsuki's not gonna like this poem. Writing that's full of imagery and symbolism. Sometimes I feel that Yuri's mind is just totally detached from reality. I don't mean that like it's a bad thing, though. But sometimes I get the impression that she's just totally given up on people. She spends so much time in her own head, that's probably a much more interesting place for her. That's why she gets so happy when you treat her with a lot of kindness. I don't think she's used to being indulged like that. She must be really starved for social interaction, so I don't blame her for coming on a little strongly. Like earlier, I think she gets too stimulated, she ends up withdrawing and looking for her alone time. Suddenly, the door opens. Yuri! I'm back. Did I miss anything? Not really. Well, we all started sharing our poems with each other. Already? I'm sorry for being late. No need to apologize. We still have plenty of time, so I'm more glad that you took all the time you needed. Alright. Thanks, Monica. I suppose I should get my poem now. But anyway, you wanna read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too. Save me. The colors, they want bright, beautiful circles? I don't know what that is. Flashing, expanding, piercing, red, green, blue, endless cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise, it won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Speaking, screeching, piercing, sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable, like playing a knife on a breathing rib cage. Yep. Something of meaningless. Delete her. Delete who? I don't even know. Here, Monica, what is this poem? Hello? Monica? Sorry, I know this is kind of abstract. Monica, really seriously, like, what was that poem? I'm just trying to, well, never mind. There's no point in explaining. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip for the day. She didn't even try. Sometimes trying to face a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. You never know when, who am I talking to? Can you hear me? Tell me you can hear me. Anything. Please help me. Okay. That's my advice for today. Thanks for listening. You know, sometimes Monica does creepy things like that. And I'm just like, you know, Monica, you could be just a little less creepy. That'll be nice. Okay, Natsuki. Let's just get this roast over with. Well, it's not terrible, but it's pretty disappointing after your last one. Then again, if it's still as good as your last one, I'll be completely pissed. Well, I guess I'm gonna try something a little different this time. Fair enough, you're still new to this, so I would expect you to find your style right away. I mean, everyone in club really writes differently from each other. Maybe you'll find a little influence from all of us. For instance, I noticed that you're spending some time with Yuri today. Not that I care who you spend your time with. After all, I was taught never to expect anything from anybody, so it's not like I was waiting for you or anything. Still, you should at least look over my poem. You'll probably be able to learn something from it. Yes. I can learn lots of things from this gibbly goop that's on my screen right now. In fact, it looks kind of like you just slammed your face against the keyboard and then gave me this poem. I've learned so much from this experience. What I really need to do if I want to learn how to write a poem is slam my face into the keyboard. Thanks, Natsuki. Mooshi, why didn't you come read with me today? I was waiting for you. I was waiting for a long time. It was the only thing I had to look forward to today. Why did you ruin it? Do you like Yuri more? I think you're better off not associating with her. Are you listening to me? Yuri's a sick freak. That should be obvious by now, so just play with me instead, okay? You don't hate me, Mooshi, do you? Do you hate me? Do you want to make me go home crying? The club is the only place I feel safe. Don't ruin that for me. Don't ruin it, please. Just stop talking to Yuri. Play with me instead. It's all I have. Play with me. Play with me. Oh, God. Okay. And, alright. That was pretty, nice. Oh, I don't know what just happened to me? Uh-huh. Oh, I'm glad that the game is... Okay. I'm just damned if I do and damned if I don't, aren't I? What's up, Yuri? Talk to me. I've been waiting for... I've been waiting for this. Let's see what you've written for today. Yuri smiles and takes a deep breath. I just like holding it. I mean, the poem turned out good. It's, well, there's some things you could work on, but it doesn't really matter. It feels like anything written by you is a treasure. Haha, that came out a little awkward. Let's move on. Here's the poem I wrote. You don't have to like it or anything. Why, Yuri? Why you write so many words? Okay. Wheel. A rotating wheel, turning an axle, grinding, bolt head, linear gearbox, falling sky, 7 holy stakes, a dark ship, a portal to another world, a thin rope tied to a thick rope, a tear harness, parabolic gearbox, expanding universe, time controlled by slipping cogwheels, existence of God, swimming with open water in all directions, drowning, a prayer written in blood, a prayer written in time-devouring snakes with human eyes, a thread connecting all living human eyes, a kaleidoscope of holy stakes, experimental gearbox, a sky of exploding stars, God disapproving the existence of God, a wheel rotating in 6 dimensions, 40 gears and a ticking clock, a clock that ticks 1 second for every rotation of the planet, a clock that ticks 40 times every time it ticks every second time, a bolt head of holy stakes tied to the existence of a docked ship to another world, a kaleidoscope of blood written in clouds, a time-devouring prayer connecting a sky of 40 gears and open human eyes in all directions, breathing gearbox, breathing bolt head, breathing ship, breathing portal, breathing snakes, breathing God, breathing blood, breathing holy states, breathing human eyes, breathing time, breathing prayer, breathing sky, breathing will. What did I just read? Alright, that was nice. Ah ha ha. It doesn't really matter, it doesn't really matter what it's about. My mind has been a little hyperactive lately, so I had to take it out on your pen. Ah, that is, a pen fell out of your backpack yesterday, so I took it home for safekeeping and I, I just really like the way that it writes. So I wrote this poem with it. Alright, I'm gonna save we are over time. I'm gonna save the game here. I'm pretty sure this is just gonna get really weird in about 5 seconds. So let's just continue the really weird in the next video, shall we? If you like the video, comment, subscribe, like, and share this video so that we can get the word out about Mooshi Gamer. And please follow me on Patreon. I'll be mighty appreciative if you did that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and Mooshi Gamer signing out.